Oh, now here's a PGP original, Pete. Blake Steele, our original cutting-edge champion, and a man who is making quite a name for himself, not just here, no, but all across the country. New York City for Dragon Gate, New York City for Evolve, Florida for Full Impact Pro, Florida for Evolve shows. Dude, he is everywhere doing everything that matters right now. He is tonight, on the roll of a lifetime.
And tonight he's here in lovely Havana, Illinois. He's going to show these people a level of intensity that they've probably never seen before out of a pro wrestler, because this guy's all about intensity.
And he's all about proving something tonight. He, like I said, he was our initial cutting-edge champion. No longer. Of course, we know Mario Crivello's holding that belt currently. Blake has a new goal. He has set his sights on our franchise championship, currently held by Rough Crossing.
And another guy.
And that is what he is here tonight to do, to get one step closer to Rough Crossing. And tonight's the match to make that happen.
Look at this here. Another guy that's no stranger to the inside of a gym.
He is built, he is intense, he is a fantastic ring technician that brings a ton of power to the game. Blake Steele is on the roll of a lifetime, Pete, and right now he's a man to beat.
I nearly called him Dr. Death Steve Williams last month when he was going up against Justice Jones back there in Sherman. Took one of the most vicious bumps I've ever seen in my life, but he looks no worse for wear. Oh my God.
The huge and unpredictable Jake Dirden. This is a clash of Proving Ground Pro powerhouses, Pete. The winner of this match is paving the way to Rough Crossing in a franchise title match. These men both knew they had something to prove to the other man. They both knew that each other was the roadblock that was keeping them from that title they won. Something's got to give, and we're here now tonight to find out what that is as Dirty Jake Dirden takes on the Apex Blake Steele.
Look at the size of this guy. Mr. Nice is 6 feet tall, and he just dwarfs him.
I don't know how Nice communicates with Dirden like this. He's the only guy that can do it, but he seems to be able to, I don't know necessarily control Dirden, but at least direct him, maybe aim him like a weapon. I don't know.
He's going to give him some much-needed focus, because there's times that Dirden forgets he's in a wrestling match, and he just gets himself disqualified, or he runs out into the alley and starts beating the hell out of a dumpster for no reason.
Dirden's an absolute wild man, an absolute throwback to the days of Bruiser Brody. Look at this guy. What a package in there. Blake Steele absolutely has got to do some serious work tonight, Pete.
And an international superstar at that. The guy's been over to Japan, wrestling for Noah. Durden's
That's right.
Just, good Lord, look at the size of Dirden.
Dirden, international star. And
But
he is
Steele,
absolutely blowing up on the indie circuit just like Blake Steele.
Blake Steele's an enormous man, and he looks tiny compared to Jake Durden. Durden is massive.
He must be a 7-footer. If he's not, he's within spitting distance, but he's dang close.
Whoa, a little show of respect.
Show of respect. Ooh,
oh.
A real show of respect.
Hang on now.
That's quite a handshake we had going there. I'd say there was a little intensity involved in that, Pete.
A little bit there, man.
And there's the lockup, and look at the power involved in this lockup, my friend. They are waltzing each other around the ring, and I mean it. That is intense, man.
You know, Durden's used to just manhandling people, but Steele's giving him everything he wants. Look at that.
Both these guys are used to manhandling people. When you're the size of Dirden, you're always the biggest dog in the fight. When you got the intensity and strength of Blake Steele, you're usually at an advantage, usually the strongest guy. This is a rare case.
Look at the leverage. Look at the size advantage. And again, the sadistic nature of Dirden, just taking that wrist tape and grinding it through Blake Steele's friggin' mush. Here we go, here we go. Once again, neither man can gain an advantage. Dirden, though.
Durden, I don't know if it's
here we go, here we
collar,
go.
but he seems to be controlling this physically so far right out of the gate.
Steel,
he doesn't have Steel in all that much trouble
not
yet.
backing down at all.
Oh,
Steel's
no.
just saying, "Give me some more, big boy."
Blake Steel will go all night and go a little longer, Pete. I'm going to tell you that right now. And he comes to fight. He brings the hard hat, the lunch pail, the everything. He's ready for work, my friend.
This is the second time I've seen Steel. Every time I've seen him, he's wrestling a guy that outweighs him and is about a half a foot taller than him, and it doesn't bother him one bit. It seems like he likes the challenge. He wants the biggest and the baddest, and he wants to make a name for himself at their expense.
Oh,
Look at this, though. Durden, again, just grinding his... Uh-oh.
Oh, look at him sinking those forearms. It seals, it's absorbing them, taking them.
He's biting him. No?
Oh, nice reversal from Dirden. Showing a little skill in there, not just brute force, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that was a wrestling move. Where did that come from? Here we go.
Oh, and a nice reversal from Steel. It's not just a power game, man. Both these guys know a few moves. Oh, what a chop, my friend.
And Durden's children will be born in pain.
Oh,
it's
like
Steel.
a handgun going off.
Steel will not relinquish that armbar, no matter what Durden does.
Uh-oh. Durden's had enough of those chops. There, he is not enjoying them. What's he looking for here? He's got a handful of beard, handful of hair, and Steel ended up with a face full of forearm. But look at that. He's hanging on like a pit bull.
I think this might be playing with Durden's mind a little bit. I don't think he's ever been in the ring with a guy as tenacious and as intense as the Apex. The Apex is not letting go of that arm. I think that might be by design. I think he might be saying, look, I'm just going to grab onto that arm, and no matter what he does to me, I'm not letting go.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about Blake Steel. It's not just the like the arm strength and the leg strength. He's a little bit like, say, an NFL lineman. He has got fantastic grip strength, the hand strength. That's a huge part of this. If you can grab a guy and hold him, that hand strength, underrated, but my God, it's important, and he has it in
spades. Look at that. Right back to the arm, right back to the arm. Durden's arm is going to be hanging off his body like a noodle.
He is wringing that out like a dish rag, man.
I don't know, man. I think Durden's going to look like Dave Dravecki or the drummer from Def Leppard by the time this one's over.
Wait, both those guys had one arm.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There we go. Steel's like a Rottweiler with a bone in his mouth.
Look at him.
He's still on it.
Just still on there, man. The grip strength, I'm telling you.
Oh, finally.
Oh, finally. Look at Dirden. Had to stomp him silly to get him off.
You know, we're only about 20 feet away from the action here, and I'm looking at Durden's arm. His arm is white. His arm is noticeable. Oh, he's throwing rights and lefts, but I don't think the left has got the power on it. His fingers are hanging funny. He's checking his own hand. You see
that
this?
arm's showing some swelling, too, isn't that?
Swelling up, and it's white as a ghost.
Oh, what a headbutt. My God.
There you go. No, give the arm a rest and just drive your forehead into the back of the guy's head, though.
Anything it takes to get an advantage. And look at Dirden. And if you notice, Dirden sports that taped thumb. He is a master of the old Asian spike like Terry Gordy used to like to use.
From his time in Japan. I've seen him take guys out with that.
Oh, and it is devastating, my friend. There's no escape. That goes in, you're done. There's real. It's not just as it's so quick. It's not like a sleeper hold that sometimes takes. I mean, that Asian spike, it hits you and you're ready to just tap immediately.
But to get the Asian spike in, you got to have two arms. You got to have one holding the guy, and you got to have one spiking him. And I think that's
true.
Part of Blake's entire strategy here is to take that left arm out. So the left arm that'd be holding him might be weakened, and the spike that's coming in from the right hand and the thumb. Look at, he's got that thumb taped up too.
Oh, what a huge forearm coming down on Steel. And look at that. He's got the leverage, the height, the gravity. He is sinking those in. He's got to just be rocking Blake Steel.
You hear these blows. Unbelievable.
This is absolute strong style at its best. Look at him sink these in, Pete.
You talk about gunshots. Some of those shots to the gut there.
And look at the tenacity on Blake Steel. He absolutely just keeps bringing it.
Oh. Once again, you got a guy that's that tall bringing that giant cranium down on you.
There's no substitute for size and power.
You can't teach it.
If you've got that, you need to use it because there's no getting around it. All you can do is deal with it.
And I'll tell you what,
absorb it and deal.
I'll tell you what, Jack. I, for one, am very, very glad that Mr. Nice is on the outside, because this match has been a professional affair so far. There hasn't been any, craziness out of Dirden. Look at Steele just,
oh my Lord! I thought he was going to bring his head in, like, oh my God.
You got a guy who's
hilarious.
6.5 feet tall, 300 pounds.
Only a 2. Oh my Lord. And Mr. Nice trying to get the crowd behind Dirden. Really, both these guys fan favorites. This is not a traditional good guy, bad guy style matchup, but
do you see
this is a traditional 2 badass dudes that both want to be champion matchup.
You can see Dirden looking at Mr. Nice too on that exchange right there, as if to say, is it time? Is it time? And there is some kind of weird. Look at this! Oh,
peeled him out of the corner.
Unbelievable. Dirden on top of him. Looks like some of the color's rushing back into the upper part of that arm now.
I feel like Dirden's really gotten into the driver's seat here in this match. I think he's really taking the control here.
And I'm liking this new Jake Dirden that I'm seeing with Nice on the outside, keeping him focused, keeping him from getting disqualified, because sometimes he just loses his mind in there. Oh
my
Lord.
What a chop. Absolutely stopped Dirden in his tracks and sent him reeling back and into the corner, and Blake Steele putting a bad mouth on him as well as putting some big chops.
Oh, look out.
I don't think Dirden took too well to either of those things, the ref or the chops.
I don't know if the ref he's getting in there, but I'll tell you what, man, you couldn't pay me enough to get between these guys. And Dirden looking at the ref, and the ref already knowing that he needs to get the heck out of there. I'm just praying that this doesn't get out of hand.
Back in. Snaps him.
Oh, beautiful. But he grabbed his arm. Did you see Dirden grabbed his arm after that? I think his left arm is still bothering him from the onslaught at the beginning of the match that the Apex put on him.
Oh, 2 weeks from now, that arm's still going to be bothering him, Pete.
Yeah, that's true. Nice better go get him. Come on, Nice. Get over there. Mr. Nice going over to get him back focused.
His man, trying to control him, because you never know about Dirden. He is a bonafide. I mean, they don't call him a wild man for nothing, my friend.
I've seen him jump out of the ring and just start headbutting the wall on occasion. The guy's just nuts.
But he can absolutely destroy you between those ropes, and he will cut a path of destruction through almost any promotion he enters, and PGP's been no exception. And that path has led him right to Blake Steele, right here to Havana, Illinois, right to this moment we're watching now. And this is pivotal.
And Dirden, man, he was
stuff.
That's Blake Steele laying in the shoulder blocks to the solar plexus region. Dirden just shot a knee up and caught him right in the face with it. And now he's just, but I don't know if he's got the arm strength right now to cinch that in. And Steele's not going to submit to this. Look at Steele. He's completely in it. He's getting to his feet.
Oh, and he's trying to create some separation that he just desperately may need at this point. Get some oxygen. That is what he is thinking right now. It's got to be.
He might be playing a little possum.
Oh, and a nice dive out of the way. Dirden, that bad arm is up into the ring post on that, Pete.
Steele should go right for the arm.
Absolutely, he did right into there with a palm strike right into that shoulder. Oh, and a duck under. Oh, and a big knee to the midsection. What do we got here? What's he looking for?
Oh, beautiful. Lord. I've never seen Dirden get elevated like that. Beautiful suplex.
Over and down. What a power move from Steele on the huge Dirden.
Sometimes when you get a big guy like that off their feet, they're so shocked that they've been elevated that they forget to kick out. Beautiful strategy there by Steele.
I absolutely guarantee you it's few and far between that Jake Dirden's tossed around the ring, my friend.
We always make a big deal about the intensity and the training and the physicality of Steele, but he's wrestling with his mind tonight too. He's got a plan that he is executing to surgical precision in there, going after that arm.
He has obviously studied the tape. He has obviously watched Dirden's matches, both here and maybe abroad. He's a student of the game as well as his technician. Blake Steele wants to be the best. He's got a burning desire.
Oh, go for the arm again.
He absolutely had to come here with a game plan.
Once again, Steele had.
And look at him pressing the advantage on that arm.
He's just going right after that wounded body part like there's no tomorrow.
Well, it's an age-old formula, and, buddy, it almost always works.
He's taking the focus of those chops completely away from the collarbone region, and he's going right for the shoulder with the heel of his hand.
Oh, he's trying to up the intensity on that arm injury. There's no doubt about it. Drapes it over that arm and pulls it. I think things are really starting to go Blake Steele's way here.
It's going for a short arm scissors here, I think.
Wow. Like we said, man, not just a power guy, a technician. Both these guys really. Dirden's underrated, you know, in the technician department too, because I mean, when you're his size, you need to use that power game majority of the time. There's really no point in being a flying guy with a lot of great moves. You need to just capitalize with your strong suit. Power, my friend. Big power. Just like that.
Watch out. If he brings that boot, it could be over.
Is this the big boot? Oh, it is. Oh, my God. Steele's in serious trouble here.
I've seen so many on the indie scene just get like obliterated by that boot.
Oh, that'll concuss you. That could take you out of action for weeks.
We talk about the power of Blake Steele, but Dirden just picked up a guy that weighs 260 and threw him around like a rag doll there.
Oh, that's what it looked like when I threw my garbage out this morning.
Oh. Both men down.
Oh, they are absolutely winded.
Gut check.
They have both dished out and absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment. Unbelievable, Pete. What a match. And you can see why these are the guys vying to get in line for that franchise title. These two guys are two of the absolute very best on the independent wrestling circuit. You can see it for yourself right here.
Oh, good Lord. What are they setting up for here? They're way up in the lights. Steele knocking Dirden back down.
Steele's in trouble, and Dirden is absolutely going to work on this, setting him up. He's got a plan, and here it comes. And this plan looks like it's a plan to throw Blake Steele into the stratosphere.
Steele better reverse this quick, or he's going to be going for a big-time ride.
Blake's trying, but Dirden seems to be controlling it, and it's up.
Oh.
Blake Steele's in trouble. What a suplex off the ropes.
From our vantage point, we can see the stress on the ring buckled.
Oh, my Lord. These two men are going for it.
We might have a double count on right here, Jack.
This could be. I mean, they both landed extremely hard. And I tell you what, even the guy throwing that suplex, you come off that second rope, you land on the back of your head, you could take yourself out of that match with ease.
Steele seems to be the kind of guy, though, that would love to just absorb a little punishment just to hurt you.
Oh, he has definitely got that old Joe Frazier mentality of take a couple punches so you can get one good one in.
Look at this just ridiculous exchange in the ring here, just stiff forearm after forearm. The referee not breaking it up at all, letting him go.
Oh, what a huge knee by Steele.
Right in the heart.
Oh, an even huger boot by Dirden. It is tit for tat in there, Pete Madden. I'm not even sure what tat is.
He got out. He got his shoulder up. And once again, I got to say, I'm just appreciative that Dirden's under control tonight. Nice is seeming to keep him focused on the task at hand. I've seen him just, go berserk on occasion.
Yes, he seems to be, you're right, Pete. He is unusually focused on Blake Steele here. And, maybe you were right to give the credit to Mr. Nice. Any way you slice it, you nailed it.
Don't forget it. He's got him locked in.
It's a submission, but this is it. Ooh. What a quick thinking by Dirden. He needed to get Blake Steele off of him quickly.
That was the same move that he took Justice Jones out with last month.
Yeah.
Tornado DDT coming here.
Oh, and he drove Dirden's head into that canvas. Wow, this could easily be it. A 2 and 2 3/4. Dirden managed to get that arm up, and I don't know how that bad arm. Wow. That had to take everything Dirden had.
How do you attack a guy like Jake Dirden? You can't knock him out.
Belly to back suplex him here?
No way. For a German suplex. No. Look out.
Oh, and a roll through, down under, and this could, look at him, he got for it too.
A lucha libre move out of these two behemoths.
Oh, and a nice boot right into that shoulder again.
Oh, there you go.
Nice duck under, and look at Dirden.
German.
Oh, my Lord.
Forget it.
Oh, belly to back super.
Oh, and he spiked him right on the back of his head on the soft spot of his head.
What a power display by Blake Steele. Oh, Lord have mercy, Pete.
And I'll tell you what, look at the resiliency on that German release. Durden able to kick out. Durden getting the fans behind him a little bit here.
Both these guys are big PGP favorites. This could split the crowd. I don't know, it's like you said, Dirty's getting his chance. Apparently, maybe he's winning the lion's share of the crowd, but what a nice lariat from Steele. But he has to put such an angle on it, he can't get the that torque he would like to get from a shorter dude if he was laying it on him. Oh, brushed that boot out of the way, but didn't avoid the elbow to the throat. Only a 2.
A little double axe handle to the chin on Blake Steele. Oh, man, that German suplex was just sickening. And Durden is the worst for wear. Look at him.
Durden's dazed.
I've never seen him like this.
He's landed on his head a couple times. He knows he's been in a battle, my friend. There's no doubt about that.
For a guy that's dominated the indie wrestling scene in the Midwest for the last 2 years, who set Japan on fire.
Oh, look, he's looking for that Asian spike. That's it. That's what he's. Oh,
no.
Man, Blake Steele saw that coming. He got out of there quick. And he's going back after that arm again. And what's this? Are you
kidding me?
No way. He's got.
Oh,
my Lord. What was that, a burning hammer? I don't know.
Burning hammer, but he dropped him on his face.
Like a reverse burning hammer?
Oh, craziness.
The frozen hammer.
The frozen hammer coming here. And I'll tell you what, the fans here in Havana, they're seeing a classic right now. They're seeing two guys trying to beat the living daylight.
Look at that.
He's got the arm.
Him. Dirden going for another ride. Steele's trying to set himself, but it's not happening.
There you go. This is the move.
He's looking for that submission.
He's got him. He's got him, unless Durden can get to a rope. No, I think he's got him. Going down.
Durden's fading. Blake's going to take him out just like he did Justice Jones. And that is the absolute center of the ring. Durden's in trouble. He's got some incredibly long arms.
Here comes Mr. Nice. Mr. Nice yelling words of encouragement from the apron. But I don't know if Durden can hear him. I think Durden might be in La La Land.
This could be it, my friend.
This could be the end right here.
This is it. This is what.
Oh, he's got a little bit left.
Whoa, that arm's coming back up. Durden's hanging in there. And he's broke free. He's created separation. A big choke slam.
Good God.
Only a 2.
Wow.
What a big choke slam. Man, Durden fighting back out of that submission sleeper. And
going for the another. He got him again. He's going for the spike. He's going for the spike.
That Asian spike.
He's got it.
God,
ring the bell.
It's a bell.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
He sucked. I told you, Pete.
For the love of God, Nice. Get in there. Break it up.
That thing is dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. And so quick. Wow!
Oh.
What a match! Wow, Pete! Dirty Jake Dirden with the Asian spike taking out Blake Steele.
And I've never been so happy to see a wrestler as I was to see Mr. Nice getting in there to break that up. Because Durden has been very.
That on, God only knows how long.
Yeah.
Left to his own devices.
Left to his own devices, he might not have never relinquished that hold. We could have had a guy going to the hospital tonight. But Steele, back to his feet. Well, now he's sagging in the corner, but look at these men. I think there's a little bit of a respect thing going on right here. Referee checking on the apex. What's going on here?
I don't know. Is this over?
Oh, there you go.
Show of respect. They are 2 PGP favorites.
There you go.
2 power players here. Things didn't go Blake Steele's way, but you got to respect the sportsmanship, and you got to respect the display in that ring. Man, did he unload some bombs, some chops. He actually elevated Dirden a couple of times. What a match.
Blake Steele,
the winner with the dangerous Asian spike, the huge wild man, probably on a collision course with our franchise champion down the road.
Can I get a hot tub? You like that vitamin C?